Welcome back to Parsnips and Parsimony. We are currently waiting for our bulk food from our bulk food distributor here in upstate New York, and this is going to be a bulk food haul. We're in the middle of a quarantine, and finding enough dried and baking goods for our family size is really challenging. So by shopping at a restaurant supply place, we can buy them in bulk without having to run to the grocery store. So we're gonna snag this, bring it home, and I'm gonna show you everything that we got. There's our load of dry goods. We're actually going to be dropping off one of the flowers right now. We're actually doing this is a multi-family run, so the first person's house was on the way back home, so we're going to drop off their bag of flour and then continue on home. I did want to show you everything that was in there right now, and I'll give you a breakdown once we get back. So we have everything here except that one bag of flour that I showed you that we dropped off to a friend's house already. But this is everything that we got here, and the total came to $362.03. Now, the butter being a huge part of it. These are 1 pound blocks. So let me see, I think I have one of them open already. This is going to be a little bit different than what you get at the store. It's a 1 pound block, but they're not cut up. And we actually found out that by melting this down, it's a little bit more than what you would get in the grocery store, which makes it a little bit of a better value. There are 36 individually wrapped 1 pound packages of butter in each of these boxes. You're probably thinking, that's 72 pounds of butter. Yes, that's correct. Good addition. We purchased 2 boxes of butter here. No, we're not using it all for ourselves. We're keeping 1 case for us, and then several of our other families in the area, we actually picked up a 2nd case, and we're dividing that up for them. And we go through right around a pound or 2 of butter a week, and at our stores, they're limiting how much butter you can get. So we bought a case of it, which will help, again, limit how many times we need to go to the grocery store. We're in the middle of a quarantine. We're really trying to limit how much we go to the grocery store. So you're going to see that with some of these bulk foods. We purchased a lot of different beans because we were almost out. But at my local grocery store, bean products are either A, limited, or B, they're actually sold out. So my buy price for beans is usually 99 cents a pound. That's when they're on sale. I can't get that right now. And so buying in bulk was really the best way to get what I needed. I am paying a little bit more than my usual buy price, but considering the circumstances we're in right now, this is just part of having to provide food for your family. So I got Garbanzo beans here. There are 25 pounds of them. They were $1.10 a pound. I think these are black beans here. Those were 99 cents a pound, so not that bad. The pinto beans were a little bit higher than I normally pay, $1.24 a pound, and then the lentils here were $1.07 a pound. Some of these are getting split with some of our friends. Some of them will be all for us. Just depends. A lot of people aren't into beans, so that's why we will use all of these up. The good news is these are all dried, so there's not much of a shelf life on them. If you haven't seen our bulk food storage containers, I will put a link down in the description below, and you can see how we actually store these so they last for a long time. Now, our family of 10, they're not going to last all that long. But if you're buying for maybe a smaller quantity, check out that video on the food storage containers so you have something to actually store them in. We picked up another 50-pound bag of oats. Those were $24.46 or 49 cents a pound. Still much cheaper than the grocery store, and we go through so many oats. This, the North Dakota Mills, is just a stock-up item. This is a regular all-purpose flour. I think it's equivalent to the King Arthur brand, and so this was $2 cheaper. I ended up getting that. And then lastly here I have a bag of cornmeal. This is the fine ground on the cornmeal here, and that was 51 cents a pound for $25.48. This, I suspect, will last us 6 months to a year. Again, check out the video on the bulk food containers. I've been getting a lot of questions about that. We use pet made mason jar style bulk food containers. that work really well, that keep bugs and everything else out of your bulk food. So everything here, we're missing the one bag of flour that we already dropped off, came to the $362.03. A pretty good haul, not as good as some of my other hauls. A lot of the food on the distress list or the damaged item list was already spoken for, and they had some frozen strawberries. That was a great deal. I think it was $1.21 a pound for frozen strawberries. Were sold out, unfortunately. So we weren't able to get that. But I was very thankful for what we did find. If you are new to our channel, bulk food shopping is something that I've been doing for many, many years. Not all locations in the U.S. have a bulk food supplier, but if you go to Google and type in bulk food supplier or restaurant supply and do a little bit of sleuthing, you should be able to find a bulk food supplier fairly close to you. And they may or may not sell to the public, but do a little research. You probably can find one close to you. The prices tend to be a little bit better than Sam's. We don't have a Costco around here, so I can't tell you how that compares, but that's the way we shop. I hope this video gives you a little insight into how to shop with bulk food. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my other videos on some of my other bulk food hauls that I've gotten from dented and damaged and items like that on the distress list, and how you can really save a lot of money that way. Thanks so much for watching. Stay healthy, and we'll see you for our next video. Bye! Here's what people are buying from us so far. We may have more, but initially this is what we've had committed. Before I went to Hillcrest, I did a lot of calling around, seeing who wanted what. So we've got beans. You can see beans are going, and butter were the hot items. We also had that one 50-pound bag of flour that we already dropped off. So, you know, one of the blessings of being able to do bulk food hauls is you're able to share the, what's the word?
The wealth.
Spread the wealth? Share the wealth? I don't know. What's the cliche there? Share the wealth? I think it's share the wealth.
Yeah.
And be able to help other people who might not be able to get food. A lot of people can't handle 25 pounds of beans. So being able to have this little co-op and split it between people is really, really something I'm very happy that we can do for folks. So there it is. Now we're gonna go deliver them all.